Hi, I'm Chris Vaki, Nasco Arts and Crafts Sales Director. I am so excited to introduce a brand new product, the Nasco Monoprint Pad. It can be used by students in kindergarten on up. It's easy for beginners and it's a great tool for expert printmakers. It's as easy as roll, create, lift, and repeat. It cleans with soap and water or with wipes, and the Monoprint Pad is affordable and comes in 6 sizes. Let me show you how easy it is. The pad will come in a bag and you'll want to save the bag for storage. You use acrylic paints for best results, and if your acrylic paint dries too quickly, you might want to use a slow dry medium to extend the life of the paint, the open time of the paint. You'll just want to put a couple little dots on your pad, and you can mix colors. Gives you a little bit prettier effect, depending on what you want to do. You don't need a whole lot of paint, and then you're going to want to use a brayer to get it evenly across the pad. You can use any kind of soft tool, stamp, a rubber wipe away tool. I'm using a cotton swab. You can also use found objects like these jar lids, and you'll put the design in on the pad. I'll put a couple little extra designs with my cotton swab. This is where your students can be as creative as they want. Then you're going to put the paper on top of the pad. I'm using Nasco's all media 80-pound paper. You put it on top of the pad, and you can either bray it or you can use your hands to rub across the pad to lift off the paint. And then you lift it off, and you have a beautiful print. If you're lucky, you can sometimes get a second print called a ghost print. Sometimes your paint is a little bit dry or your pad is a little bit dry and the ghost print doesn't lift as well, but then you can print on top of that. I say no print is a bad print. And of course, this ghost print turned out lovely. The great news is you don't have to wash in between prints. You can just add more color. The residue that's on the pad will create some texture, will create some depth. Now granted, if you don't want orange at all, you would want to wipe it in between. But otherwise, just have your students start over. I'm going to clean my brayer a little bit here. And put the paint on top again. Get your design in there with your cotton swab or your stamp. I wouldn't recommend fingers, that gets a little dirty. Makes for messy students. You'll find that a wide variety of expertise will give a wide variety of prints as well. So I'm going to lift that off, and you can see that for the most part it picked up the colors that were there with just a hint of some of the other colors. The variety of art that you can create with your prints is endless. The cleanup is easy too. You can use soap and water. This product, Tub of Towels, works really well. You can take it and just wipe off the paint. Even after it's dried on, it will, with a little elbow grease, you can wipe it right off. But cleanup is easy as well. You can purchase the Monoprint pads at enasco.com or call us at 1-800-558-9595. Keep teaching art and keep making great art. Thank you.